representing hypnosishelps.info, and I'm here today to tell you about how hypnosis helped a man who had an extensive history of drinking alcohol. Hypnosis helped him get a grip on his drinking for once and for all. This was a 59-year-old man who had spent many years trying to kick his alcohol habit and lots of money to no avail. He had been through many different types of treatment, including several hospitalizations, and he had been an active participant in Alcoholics Anonymous for over 30 years. And once again, to no avail. At the time, he was referred to me. He had nearly given up on trying to kick his alcohol habit. He reported that he had introduced himself at AA meetings as an alcoholic so many times that he had come to believe that he would die as an alcoholic. What was interesting was that he reported that all the years of treatment he had experienced had made him hate alcohol more than anything in life, and he truly wanted to stop, but that he simply could not stop drinking, and he drank whiskey every day. He also reported that he had been through hypnosis before, but that it really didn't help him. He described seeing other therapists, to include psychologists and psychiatrists, but nothing seemed to help. He further reported that he had grown tired of trying antabuse, the well-known medication often used to discourage patients from drinking alcohol. Quite frankly, he did not seem to be a good candidate for routine hypnotherapy or any other alcohol treatment approach. But I explained to him that I do more than routine hypnotherapy and that I specialize in psychiatric hypnosis practice, which often produces a better and more effective result. And so he decided to give it a try, even though by now he thought nothing would help. I then proceeded to do a psychiatric hypnosis diagnostic workup on him and was amazed to find out that he had a deep feeling and driving conviction that he just could not go without a drink. And with simple hypnotic diagnostic evaluation, I discovered the reason for that. What happened was that during World War II, he was a fighter pilot, and on one mission he was shot down by enemy fire. He was flying a plane that had a canopy that had to be manually forced back in an emergency. He was going down and couldn't get the canopy to open. He tried 2 times, but couldn't get it to slide back. But then he remembered, as was the case in those days, that he had a bottle of whiskey under his seat. And he took the bottle and he drank it down. And then he reached up and was in fact able to pull that canopy back enough for him to parachute to safety. And from that moment on, whiskey for him meant salvation. That bottle saved his life. And from then on, whiskey had a special place in his life. And it continued to mean salvation to him. And each and every day, he subconsciously remembered that fact. without being conscious of it. Indeed, what is amazing is that this memory was completely repressed, and he had no conscious memory of this incident and what it meant to him. And this is a good example of what I find incredible about hypnosis, that it enabled this man to remember such a significant event in his life. No doubt, before this event, he had a liking for alcohol, but this event sealed the thought and the belief in his subconscious mind. That is, alcohol saved my life. And this memory played an unconscious role in his life from then on. And the rest is history. After all, after this memory recall, which is so helpful in any form of therapy, this man found he could, after all, live without the overpowering need to drink, and that he could, after all, stop drinking. And he did. Yes, just like that. Hypnosis unlocked the puzzle, the mystery of what had previously kept him locked in to the idea that he needed to drink daily. And it is amazing how that idea, deep thought, manifested and transformed itself into reality for this man on a daily basis. And in that regard, remember what Napoleon Hill, the author of Think and Grow Rich, said, that is, by controlling your mind, you can control your destiny here on earth. This man discovered that after all those years of fruitless treatment and effort at self-control. Hopefully, this case will help someone else with a similar struggle in life. Once again, thank you for giving consideration to this case. And once again, I hope it has strengthened your faith and your belief in hypnosis.